Colin, all my life, I have dreamed of having a fairy tale kind of love. I have spent countless upon countless hours dreaming about my Prince Charming and how, in classic fairy tale fashion, we would fall madly in love, even if all the odds were stacked against us. Ours would be an epic love story for the ages, one that was so full of magic and romance that it would almost seem unbelievable. Colin, it took less than 24 hours of knowing me for you to say that forever with me sounds really nice. And as crazy as it sounds, I can truly say that I felt the exact same way. With every passing day, I have only become more sure of that fact. It is honestly a dream come true that today we get to formally commit to that future we promised each other all those years ago. Thank you for being my Prince Charming. I love you with everything I have, Colin Polly, always and forever.
Growing up, Colin had a famously quick temper with me that I would often exploit. I would always say, Colin started it, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm admitting to you today, I always started it. I also vividly remember the day I left for school. Colin later would mention that he felt like his best friend was moving out. And even though I hid it expertly, I did cry when you went to basic training. I know you had no idea, but I did.
So you can only guess what my response was when KayLeigh called me one night to tell me she had met the man of her dreams in a club in Salt Lake City, a Marine, stationed in California, from Minnesota, but the real kicker was that he was about to be deployed to Japan. Colin had no idea what hit him that night in the club. He thought he was just another guy having a fun night dancing with a hot chick, but little did he know, she was already planning their future.
Everybody that knows that little girls have that special bond with their mommies, and KayLeigh was no different. There was only one thing in the world KayLeigh loved more than her mama, and that was her daddy. I remember the day Colin called to ask me for KayLeigh's hand in marriage. He went through this whole spiel about how much he loved my daughter and how much my blessing would mean to him. After waiting long enough that I knew beads of sweat had to probably be rolling down his face, I calmly told him that I only had one thing that I wanted to tell him. No takebacks.
KayLeigh, love isn't always easy, and our relationship is a pretty good testament to that. I can't stand here and look you in the eyes and say that it will only be good days from here on out. What I can say is that I'm proud and happy beyond measure to be standing next to you right now. What I can do is promise that you are worth anything and everything that this marriage will ask of me. What I can do is pledge to be there for you, support you, and encourage you through the ups and downs that life has in store for us. I may not love having an entire room full of shoes, but I sure do love the woman who wears them. KayLeigh, I love you.
Ooh.
You look beautiful.
You look great. What do you think?
I think I'm a lucky man.